Behind me is a definition of a function. We're going to read it together and try to understand it using two examples here along with this definition. Let's read it. A function is a correspondence between an input variable and an output variable that assigns to each input value a single unique output value. So each input value or value of the input variable has one unique output value assigned to it. Here's a couple of examples. Let's say in this example 1, the input variable we'll say is the gas price, and the output variable is the cost of 5 gallons. So the idea of a variable is that a quantity that can take on different values. So let's say at different times here, these could be different, or these are different values of the input variable, different gas prices, and here are the associated costs for 5 gallons. Now the question is, does each input value here have one unique corresponding output? And the idea is, well, does a 150 go to one number or two numbers? Well, one only, right? 250, does that go to one number or two numbers? One only. And each of these inputs has only one output value assigned to it. So this table would represent a function. It's an example of the definition here. Let me give you another example, in example 2 here. Same scenario where we have the input value or input variable being the gas price and the output variable being the number of gallons pumped. So let's take a look at this. Well, the idea here is, does each of these values have only one? Well, here's a gas price. Let's say one person when it's $1.50 pumps 3 gallons, and then at that same time a person who the price is $1.50 pumps 8 gallons. And so the idea here is this one input value of $1.50 is now assigned to two output values, and the idea here is this is not a function. So the idea is this output variable is not a function of this input variable. In other words, the number of gallons pumped is not a function of the gas price. In the other example, it's true to say that the cost of 5 gallons is a function of the gas price. So this fits the definition. That other example does not. So hopefully this helps you be introduced to the idea of a function.